Say something for the podcast. Tell the people what you feel. Fuck the podcast. Fuck people. Jack did Jack did What's up? How are you doing, all you fuckaholics out there? You are listening to The Objective Jerk, and I am said jerk. What is up? How you guys doing? Hope all is fine. Hope everyone is having a great week before Christmas. Probably kids are on their Christmas break. Hope everybody's got their shopping done. I just realized that it was like 3 days before Christmas. It's really hard for me to kind of fucking keep track of Christmas here. Just because of, it just doesn't feel like Christmas to me. I'm not used to it being so warm and everything. But hopefully one day. So I'm sitting here waiting for my wife to call me to come pick her up. As my awesome listeners know, she's been hanging out at the hospital for the last week almost. And so she's going to swap with somebody for a couple days to give her a break and for us to get some stuff done. So I've been, kind of waiting for her to call, and I keep thinking she's going to call. And then I'm like, you know what? I will record an episode for my podcast, and I bet you she'll call in the middle of that because she seems to do that a lot. So let's see if my theory is true. So see if the phone rings. So with that thought, I kind of just jumped on here. I don't really have anything planned to talk about. I got my door open and cats are sitting here. I usually kick out all my animals and shit so they don't interfere with what I'm doing. So hopefully they don't. My cat Connor, he likes to sit on the keyboard and fuck around with shit. And then we have a female cat that is very skittish. Because the cat we had before, she got killed by the dogs. Very sad. So now we have this one who is very skittish, which I'm worried about her getting killed by the dogs too, because that's, the dogs, they'll chase after the cats. If they run, the dogs are going to keep chasing them, and then they're going to think, it's, whatever. They're bird dogs. They chase things. So the cats that have survived the dogs are the ones that don't move and just sit there and, have learned to live among with the dogs. Although poor Connor, he's pretty traumatized from when Luna, our white cat, when she got killed. So now he's sitting here just hanging out with me. And the female, it's like she wants to come and hang out, but she's just really skittish and is not sure of me. So she's, I can just make this slightest little psst, and she'll take off running, or I don't know. Like she wants to trust me, but she just doesn't. Anyway, you guys got animals? You got cats? I like cats because they kill mice. And I kind of like cats because they don't fuck with me much. You know what I mean? Dogs really like attention. And I love dogs when I'm in a dog-loving mood, but I'm not like that all the time. I was working on getting a emotional support animal for myself as a dog, so to kind of, know when I'm shitty and know what to do. You know what I mean? So oh crap, hold on. My wife just messaged me. Let me see what she's saying. Yeah, pick me up later. I'll let you know when. Oh, that's from before. Okay. Because when I'm in a good mood, I love my dogs and give them attention, this and that. But when I'm in a shit mood, it's just like the attention that they seek just annoys me, which kind of, it's not fair to them. But that's why I've always liked cats. But the cats here in the Philippines are just fucking different. I think I talked about it before, but they just fucking, dude, every time it's like, meow, meow, meow. And I'm like, dude, you know where the food is. You know. Why do you come and bug me every single time? It's like I have to show them every day. But there was food there. It's like, why don't you go look first? Fucking asshole. Anyway. So yeah. Let's see. So I was kind of looking through Twitter while I was opening up GarageBand to record my podcast, and I came across this fucking article. A Frenchman caused an evacuation of a hospital he was in because he had shoved a fucking World War I bomb up his ass. So, what the fuck was this dude thinking? Was he like trying to actually blow up a hospital? And that was his, I don't know. I don't want to click on it. Should I? I don't know. Maybe I will. Let's open it up and see what it says. This is from the Daily Mail, which is English, right? English newspaper, if I'm not mistaken. Doctor, I've got a bomb in my bum. He's 88. Sparks hospital evacuation in France after arriving with 8 inches of World War I artillery stuck in his rectum. That's the nice word for asshole. All right, let's see. Doctors were left shell-shocked. Oh, this guy's a good one. He's a good reporter. After the 88-year-old Frenchman arrived at the hospital with the World War I bomb stuck up his ass. The unnamed senior citizen arrived in the hospital, southern France, on Saturday evening in the hope of having it removed from his anus. But if it was only... I don't understand why he couldn't get it out. Let's read, shall we? His arrival sparked a bomb scare as hospital officials feared the antique explosive would detonate. Well, no shit. French news organizations, something reported, okay. However, bomb disposal experts determined that there was little risk of the shell exploding. Yeah, because, I mean, if it hasn't exploded already, usually, like with those, it hits the primer, and then there's like a time, like it's got to get shot out of, something for it to kind of, and then it has like a clock, like not all of them, but that's how a lot of them are kind of made, which I didn't know, but I thought they just exploded on contact, which some do, but I think the older ones though didn't, if I'm not mistaken. Like there was a time delay, so you would set it and then stick it in there and shoot it. So you'd have to figure out how long to set it. Something like that. I'm not a complete expert. I'm a complete dipshit, but that's about it. All right. Anyway, let's see. It is understood that the man had inserted it in his bottom for, well, no shit, sexual pleasure. 88 years old, man. Really? He still fucking wants to get off at 88? Yeah, they evacuated the hospital. We had to manage the risks in a reactive framework. Okay, despite doctors being understandably fearful, they removed it. Technician experts put them at ease. It emerged that the bomb was a collector's item from World War and was commonly used by the French military in the 1900s. So it wasn't actually a legit fire. In what must have been a painful procedure, doctors were able to remove the shell after making... They had what? So he must have stuck it in there all loosey-goosey in the mood, and then it kind of like tightened up. Maybe something got caught, but they had to do an insertion. That's why he couldn't get it out. All right. Once it was dislodged... This is a great fucking podcast. Once it was dislodged from the man's rectum, doctors measured the shell at 8 inches long. Was recovering well and in good health. Wow. Crazy. Oh my God. Harry and Meghan Markle or whatever. Okay, fuck. I don't know. Does anybody fucking even. So, like, I don't even, like, follow that shit, but I swear I know too much. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know they're, like, woke and annoying and they live here in the States and they're rich as fuck, and yet, they'll complain. They complain about shit. They complain because they weren't accepted in the you know the the fucking the monarchy, because she didn't want to bow down to their, which, to be fair, I have, so about as much knowledge I have about the British monarchy is, it's mainly from The Crown, which I started watching. But as I got, like, I like the earlier shit. But anyway, so I've seen some things with my wife. I watched a few documentaries on Princess Diana because I was for the podcast, but I really kind of just wasn't feeling it. And like I said, I watched The Crown, and the earlier, where it takes place like in the 40s or actually 50s, I guess, was interesting. But like, once it kind of started focusing on Princess Diana and Prince Charles, I think, I don't know. I kind of like what season is it? It's the one that has Margaret Thatcher that has the chick from X-Files, who I've always thought was really hot, but she's not hot when she's dressed up as Margaret Thatcher. She still looks good now, though. But I've always had like a crush on her. I remember watching X-Files when I was younger, and I just thought she was hot. Anyway, so I watched I can't remember how many seasons or what, but I've watched the first few, and then I just kind of like, okay, I'm not really into it anymore. But the show was somewhat historically accurate. So whenever some weird shit that came up, I would always research it, I'd be like, oh, what, for real? And I'd look up something. And it was, for the most part, pretty good. But anyway, so there was always like, there was some controversy and various things in the monarchy. Cover-ups or making things happen to save the monarchy and things like that, which I don't doubt that shit went on. You know what I mean? So with that in mind, like I guess I could understand maybe I can't think of his fucking name now. It's the guy that's married to the Meghan Markle, the other prince, the other son of Diana, the younger one, the red hair. Can't think of his fucking name also. But, if there was, the shit they say about them ostracizing Diana and stuff like that, and that was her mom, and their mom died, and, all this shit, maybe he blames them for a little bit, and so maybe he's held a grudge, sort of. So I kind of get that, and and then you take this chick, Meghan Markle, from the States, and then she goes over there, and I'm sure he's probably expressed his feelings about certain things. So then when she gets there, and she's like half something, she's mixed, and which would be like the first anybody in their dynasty that's not completely white. And and then she has to go along with some of the shit that they do there, and it's just like, what the fuck? And and then add on to the fact that they love wokeness and all that shit. So Why am I talking about this? Anyway, oh, that's right, because, yeah, they have a show on Netflix, and I'm just like, that shit comes up, and I'm just like, can I, like, delete this from fucking, what? I don't want to fucking watch this shit. Why do they keep bringing it up? And I guess it's fucking getting, like, views on it are just, like, from everybody. Just, basically what you would think. But it's like, why, I don't know, why do they, or the only people that I could think of that are watching it, or maybe it's getting a lot of views. I think I saw somewhere that it was highly viewed somewhere, but the only thing I can think of is just because it's like, people watching the train wreck. Lots of people want to watch the accident happen, and then that's it. So I think that's the only reason they're getting views, is just to kind of watch the train wreck, and or it's people that, like, YouTube creators that looking for content to talk about. I guess kind of like me, sort of. But anyway, that's it. I don't know. Shit's crazy. What else is going on? Oh, fucking the Ukrainian president went to the White House, I guess, dressed like he was going to the gym. I don't know. And then they just all fucking bow down and suck his dick. Thank you for laundering all our money. Thank you so much. It's like, what the fuck, dude? I don't know. God, and I just fucking... I keep fucking... I'm scrolling through and that's all I see is nothing but blah, 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 blah shit from... God, now here's something for... Why is Meghan Markle hated by so many white people? How about just people? Okay? That's fucking... I hate that shit. Why is she hated by white people? No, she's just hated by people. Nobody... It's fucking annoying. Anyway. Yeah, but see, I just keep seeing pictures of the Ukraine president and fucking Pelosi and dipshit Biden. Like, that's all I fucking see on... I swear it's like... Maybe it's because that's the ones I comment on. That's gotta be what it is. It's because I'll fucking do a snarky comment and I'll... That's what... I gotta find shit that's... Yeah, what happened to, like, the shit that I like to fucking... I don't know. What happened to... See, I'm following them, right? Why don't I see shit from them? I swear it's like... I like Elon Musk and what he's doing, but it's like... I'm only seeing... fucking this shit that I really don't like. You know what I mean? Like, where's the shit that I want to... Like, it's just all... It's like someone's knows me and is like just posting shit that they know I'm gonna fucking not give a shit about. Like, who else should I fucking... I used to see other stuff on my feed, it felt like, and then now I don't ever see... I think it's just because I'm saying shit to... I don't know. I know I say shit to this one chick that's like... I think she's just like a troll, basically. She just says, trying to spread like bullshit, liberal bullshit. And I'm hoping, like, I don't know. I know for a while there, I was like, oh, yeah, that's what it is. Because I was making snarky remarks, hoping that she would fucking either block me or fucking... say something, which I would think would be hilarious, but so that's got to be what it is. It's like I fucking get tired of politics, but then I can't fucking stay away. What is with that? I don't know what else to talk about though. I can't get into like new movies. I think I talked about that. Did I talk about that? I don't know, but like it's hard for me to get into new movies. Yeah, I've talked about this. I know I have. Just because it's all either, I don't know, it's like the only movies I can get on board with is like Clint Eastwood or something. But then Clint Eastwood keeps like, I mean, he's done some awesome movies, but I don't know, man. I think it's my medication, really. Seems like ever since the VA put me on this shit, I don't have, it's like a side effect. I don't have a fucking, like, nothing appeals to me. Like, nothing. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of weird. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back up to Manila and really have like a sit down with, because it's just, I don't know. Like, it seems like the meds have helped me with certain things, but okay, but I don't know. Like, I'm a different person, kind of. I don't have like any passion for like really anything. Like there's nothing that's really, I mean, this podcast is kind of, thank God, something for me to do. Um, to keep me kind of busy and occupied and stuff, but that's kind of it. This is the only thing I got going right now, which is the point. That's why I did it, was to kind of just keep pushing me to, stay on track, have some sort of schedule other than my kids, going to school Monday through Friday and dropping them off and shit. I just don't have anything that really has to be done, which is good because it like alleviates my stress and anxiety, which kind of helps alleviate any kind of anger. But then I'm just like, I don't know. Let me know. Let me know what you think. You guys got the same shit going on? It's fucking meds, dude. I want to be off them, but at the same time, it's like they help. But I kind of think maybe I need different ones. I don't know. Let me know if you've got the same problems or had the same problems and changed, and what you changed to, maybe. I'll bring them up to my doctor. I don't know. They don't really seem like really trying to help. They just want to kind of make sure I'm not screaming and yelling and doing anything destructive. Anyway, that's it. Love you. And I'll see you next time. Yay, yay!